Welcome back to another edition of Tea and Toys, and as you can see, Hasbro have dropped a surprise line. I didn't know about this. I've often talked about wanting a line like this, and I was trying to step back a little bit, but I can't say no to Dungeons & Dragons, the cartoon series. No way. First up is a 2-pack. Venger and his pops. Oh, sorry, spoilers. The Dungeon Master. Well, it's a 2-pack. $53.99, you can see. From what I understand, there's a bit of hullabaloo in regards to whether these were going to be available for other vendors. I've successfully pre-ordered my set from Comics and Cocktails. They are available on In Demand Toys, and I think also Kapow Toys, and I'm not sure, I didn't look at their website. But here we have a 2-pack. First up, old Venger with his buck teeth there. Looks like he comes with 2 separate hands. Actually seems quite young. He looks like... Face sculpt looks quite young. Face sculpt a little bit off. Like, naturally I would have wanted Super 7 to have done this range, but I can't see them being able to do it anytime soon, especially with Hasbro releasing all this stuff now. And 3 other figures have also been announced. Now, they're only available for pre-order currently at Target in the US, so not available in the UK. But we'll have a look at Hank, Diana and Bobby, the Ranger, Acrobat and Barbarian and Spirit Animal respectively. Oh, looks like they're window-free boxes, so yeah, Hasbro's really going on the whole window-free boxes. 2 different sets of hands, yeah, 2 dice, and Dungeon Master looks like he's able to hold something, but doesn't actually look like he comes with any accessories. It's interesting, they've done a 2-pack with these 2. Oh, look, the skirt might actually be able to be a bit movable, looking like that, but then looking at some of the other pictures, it doesn't look like there's much freedom of articulation under there, so that's interesting. I actually think a fabric skirt probably would have been better for Venger. Hopefully this is designed so you can have him sat half decently on Nightmare the horse, if they ever get around to doing it. But looking at that skirt, it will just flap in front of the horse's head and be in the way, so interesting what they've done there. Well, let's take a look at the Target website. Who's first up? Let's go to Bobby. Bobby the Barbarian. He's looking quite cool, actually. Lots of articulation on him. Yeah, I think he looks like he's come out really well. Looks like no articulation on Uni except for the head. That's a bit of a shame. But at least you get them as a pair, rightfully so. Bobby's obviously half the size of all the other characters, being the youngest. Again, with no bubble box there. Yeah, fantastic. Bobby's my favourite as a kid. I love him. He's like a little young upstart. I think he had super strength as a part of his power set. I'm sure he did. It would make sense him being a barbarian. Well, he comes with his club as well. And next up we get Diana. Diana was the Acrobat in the TV show. Look at again, lots of articulation there. Hopefully we can get some really good poses out of Diana here. Oh, yeah, how good she looks. That's so good. Look at the animation cell model there compared to the toy. It's very close. It's very close. The head may be a little bit too big. The eyes may be a bit too big. But other than that, this is the first time around we've had this cartoon have action figures. I believe in Spain they did PVC, like standalone sort of type figures that no articulation, no nothing. But outside of them, no other figures. 40-year anniversary. Crikey, it's all so old. Fantastic. She looks great. Yeah, I'm up for getting a full set of these. Next up we have Hank the Ranger. Now I kept on saying Archer in my head, but he is the Ranger. Here he is. I actually think Hank looks a bit young. He looks too young. He was like the big broad-shouldered guy, the masculine one in the show, and he looks a bit small. Yeah, I don't know. Looking at his picture there, he doesn't quite look right. I'm still going to get it. Still happening, still going to happen. But yeah, out of the 4 or 5 announced, he's kind of the weakest. But he's the leader, so you've got to have him. That's quite cool. He comes with 2 different bows. Standard one and the one that's on with the firing arrows and stuff. Yeah, all in all, he's the weakest. But I still like it. Well, don't forget to love, like, subscribe, and comment the hell out of this. Are you getting this line? Do you want this line? Or are you thinking, why the hell are they doing Dungeons & Dragons right now? See you guys and girls in the next one.